welcome to the House podcast. This is the full episode with all of the marbles, and it's episode 9. And we have Cookie and Monopolis and Grim and myself. And we're about to have some fun talking.
Also, Jera, nice. You for once remembered to check the episode number before we started.
Because I bothered to check our YouTube channel beforehand.
Guys, I think this deserves a round of applause.
Wow.
That was one round of applause.
Yeah, no one else. Yeah, you're right.
And 2.
Uh-huh. It's round. Wait, do I have to, is each clap count as 1 degree of a circle? Do I have to do that 360 times?
It's 2 whole round of applause. Round applause.
Yeah, 1 round applause. And why not?
We get the idea.
Why not?
Yeah.
And Jared, there you go.
What? A medal?
Yeah.
A medal? A metal?
Yeah, metal.
Metal. You mean a medal? Like a MEDAL?
What? No. I'm giving you metal.
Oh, why?
Oh, no reason. Sorry, I totally thought I would come up with something as I was going. I'm a little bit too tired. I was like, oh my god. Whatever. How are you guys?
It's a good recovery.
I'm surprised I'm awake.
Given you played video games for 12 hours straight.
Hey, you guys were there for most of that.
Only for
Not
like
most
8 hours.
of it.
Most of it.
I was there for like maybe 6. Maybe.
No, you were there for at least 7.
7
That's
tops.
still a frightening amount.
Yeah. I would not have been able to do that if I hadn't worked, if I hadn't been like doing manual labor all day. It's one of those things where like if I just was sitting on I would be so antsy and like I would have to like move. But since I was doing that, like when I got home, I was so physically tired that I just did. I could just sit there and do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all a little tired, all a little zonked. Except maybe Cookie. How are you?
Oh, I'm just as good as I can be, sitting at my house. That's about it. That's literally what I've been doing all day.
Nice.
Yeah. It makes a nice change.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
It's important to get a new view every now and then,
Yeah.
See new sights.
Move rooms.
My living room, yeah.
Move rooms once in a while, get up, walk in a circle, sit back down, keep watching YouTube.
You would be surprised at how accurate that is.
Get up, make sure your muscles don't atrophy.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that the astronauts are more fit than we are at this point.
Those astronauts, I don't know.
Those, as opposed to the other astronauts.
Speak for yourself.
The astronauts we're talking in our podcast.
Lately.
I thought that's what you were referring to.
That's good, Cookie.
Oh, those astronauts. No, not those astronauts.
Well,
yeah,
of course we're less fit than normal astronauts.
Thank you. At least one of them is. At least one of you guys is proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Do you know what you're proud of?
No. That you got up?
No. I said I've been feeling very strong lately. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all I had to say. But
I've been feeling rather. I don't know. I've been feeling a little weak recently, only because right before the day where I was supposed to do manual labor with Jera, I slammed my finger very hard between a flower pot and a brick walkway area. And now, currently, as of this podcast, it's getting a little better, but my fingernail is still black.
Oh. That
just
is
sort of
lovely.
spreading up from the bottom. Yeah.
If anybody didn't know any better, they would say you were a hand ultra runner. You know those guys? The guys that run on their hands for 200 miles.
Well, yeah, it's not even 100 miles, which is what normal ultra runners usually run. No. It's 200. They go double the distance.
Studies have found that running on your hands are far faster.
that's not even like the most impressive hand sport. There's also I like the hand triathlon. It's where imagine this. You're running. It's a lot like the ultra hand marathons. You're running on your hands. You're dashing along with all your other fellow people, sauntering along on your hands, and then immediately when you get to the end, then you got to jump in the water. But you know how people swim with like their legs kick and their arms like swoop to the side? I'm actually the opposite of that, and they're going in the opposite direction. So they're going like backwards. So they're like kicking with their hands. They're like paddling in front of them with their hands, and their legs are doing that swoopy butterfly stroke. Mm-hmm. And then they get out of the water.
They actually jet like squids.
Yeah, I know.
They drink water.
It's a sight to see. And then they crawl themselves out of the water, and then they immediately have to get on a bike, but their face is in the bike seat. And like they actually hand triathlon runners, they have special seats made for them, where it's like, how like
massage tables.
Yeah, exactly. You know how like seats for they're kind of designed to like be comfortable, and they like go between your legs in like bikes, and like they have that nice butt rest.
And your face would be.
Imagine that, but your face. Exactly. Jared, have you must have. I mean. You must also watch hand ultra triathlons, where then they get on the bike and they have to just pedal with their hands. Like just imagine that, like they're pedaling with their hands and they're steering with their legs.
Yeah, I mean,
and the only way they can see is that they have this little periscope that like goes from the bottom of their face rest seat, and it goes just like forward a little bit, so they can just always see in front of them.
That sounds great.
And also, I mean, seeing as we're on the topic of hand ultra triathloning, have you ever seen hand ultra parachuting? And there's not really hands involved, but they do everything upside down.
Yeah.
So you see them hanging by their feet, floating down.
Well, and the craziest thing is they're like, if you compare the normal man's biceps to your like thighs, your thighs are obviously going to be like double the size usually, unless you're like skipping leg day. Your legs are usually a lot stronger than your arms, because your legs have to support your whole body. But
right
for these ultra hand triathlon ultra runner people, their biceps are like way bigger than their thighs. They're so big that I don't even think, how hard it is for like normal people to do handstands, where it's like you can do it, but it's not comfortable, and you probably can't do it for super long.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad story, because that's kind of what it is for them now, but for just standing up normally. Your legs can't really support the weight that they can, but not for a very long time. Your like massive biceps, your triceps.
I mean, there's a leading theory on that if a subspecies of these hand triathlon ultra runners were like quarantined on an island, they would just, their legs would slowly, they would fall off.
Yeah, they
through evolution.
How much blood would go to their brains?
Well, their body would probably adapt to that, and the blood would be
circulated anew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Circulated anew.
Circulated.
That sounds like a song. A
Circulated
Disney song.
anew.
That's like great.
It's like if Disney did a if there was like a doctor in a Disney movie and they were singing passionately about blood circulation. I'm not gonna sing it. Don't ask me to.
Wow.
Really?
Can you sing it for us, Jara?
No.
Please.
I don't have the lyrics.
Please.
I only have circulated anew.
I'll type you the lyrics and you'll just read them out, okay?
Okay, all right. And it's gonna, just so you know, it's gonna be to the melody of Moana.
Great.
This is gonna be great.
Writing whatever came into my head.
So now, Jara,
this is our rendition of "Circulate" by the House.
This is editor Jara. I am so sorry you have to hear this, but here you are. But I'm still gonna put it to the... Okay. I was lost with no blood of my own, but I found a new way to be, a new way to see. It's time to get my act together. My chest is fluttering like a feather. Time to get my heart a thumping and get my blood a pumping. Time to recirculate. Decide my own fate. To recirculate. Live a life that would make my father proud of me. Hear my heart beat so loud. Lead out, Jera. My diamond once was lost with no blood of my own, but I found a new way to see. It's time to get my act somewhat together. My chest is fluttering like, that's not it, a feather. Something pride. To recirculate, decide my own fate, live a life that would make my father proud. Hear my heart beat so loud. Time to get my heart a thumping and get my blood pumping. Lead out, Jera. Lead out, Jera. The podcast is gonna be over soon, please. It's time to get back together. Okay, I'm done. Thank you very much.
I was moving. That was amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
That made my week, perhaps.
That made my week.
Oh, I'm never
Thank
gonna be able to
you.
live that down.
Lyrics by Brothers Grimm.
Performed by Jera.
Okay, that's it for this episode, please.
Is that it?
Yes.
I don't know if you get away that easy.
No.
Oh,
The
sorry.
episode ends when Cookie decides it ends. That's what we all decided.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So, thank you very much. We're not over yet. We've got to
Yeah.
revel in the beauty that was that song.
I know. Let's just talk real quick about it. Jera, I like that you added a little flair to my lyrics. I had a few notes. Like after a play.
Yeah.
I have a few notes on your performance. You said my father was proud of me once, which did not rhyme with the next line that was beat so loud. That was the only note. Otherwise, it was 100% perfect. I guess we're on our way to platinum now. So thanks, guys.
Well, I think it's about time that we wrap this up.
So true to her role.
Such grace, such poise. She's really going for the medal this year.
I wouldn't call it poise.
Such poise, such grace.
Oh, thank you.
Such
Why,
poise,
thank
such grace, such grace, such poise. Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that dismount. And she stuck the landing too. Wow.
Wow.
This truly is a sight to behold. She fumbled the turnaround, but I think she recovered. Huh.
Touchdown.
Imagine if there was someone.
Touchdown. 7 points for.
It's like if golfing announcers narrated
And
football.
imagine if football announcers narrated for golf.
Yeah, wait, I think this joke has been made, not by us, but
And it hit the ball! Oh my god! It went a solid 3 feet! Now it's only 2 feet away from the hole. Oh my god!
Hey guys, I thought we were rubbing it up.
I think we struck gold, but I think
Does it ever really wrap up?
No.
it never wraps up.
All right, guys, remember, always keep hand, feet, men in front of you, because they'll always carve away a path through life for you. Remember to always sing out your dreams, because they will attract hand, feet people. And remember to always keep the wind at your back. And
No, keep the
you.
wind in your sails.
Keep the wind in your sails. And by sails, I mean runners, because they are your sails. Your sails, they're the sails to the ship that will bring you through life. Thank you.
Inspirational.
Guys, remember to check out the links in the description to our social media. We post there every time we upload. Discord service coming soon. Be a lookout for that. See you next week.
All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.